Happy day to all who are watching my video, and myself Gopinath. So in this video we are going to discuss one of the use case which have been implemented by using MySQL. So this is the MySQL window, and while doing MySQL operation we need to create a database. So in this case I have been created my database called as use case. So use case is my database name. Under this database we can able to create multiple tables, and we can insert multiple values, so we can discuss them here. So first of all, let us see the use case which have been implemented by me. So this is the use case which have been used by me. What the use case is, we have been developing a hotel reservation system. So the hotel reservation system needs the following schemas, and the schemas which has been given here. So this includes some room table, and it also includes room ID, room number, room type, price, capacity, and availability. So it also includes guest table, guest ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, and this also includes the type in which you can store them. And reservation table includes reservation ID. So basically reservation ID can be used as primary key, so room ID can be used as foreign key, guest ID also can be used as foreign key. So we can also include check-in date, check-out date, total amount which can be represented the total amount. And bookings table, it includes booking ID, room ID, check-in date, check-out date, total amount, whether the booking is confirmed or not. So yes, this includes the same. And finally we have the schema called the payments table. This includes the payment ID, booking ID, amount, so payment date, and the payment method. This includes the cash, credit card, debit card, etc. So let us see the use case which have been developed using the MySQL. So first of all, the basic step here is we have been creating a table. So this is the table which have been created by me. So the room table, so the name of the table is called room. So in this I have been included the room ID, room number, room type, price, capacity, availability. So these are the things which are present in the given schema, which are present in the use case. So I have been inserting the values into the table name. So room ID, room number, room type, and its values includes int, varchar, decimal. So it includes the following. So yeah, these are the values which can be inserted into this table. So after the inserting values, when we select this query, select query, we can able to see the room table. Okay, so likewise we are creating the guest table. So for the guest table also we are doing the same procedure. Again we are using the command, I mean query create table guest, in that we are giving the guest ID, first name, last name, email, and phone. So in primary key represents, we can use the guest ID as a primary key also. So only I have been given as primary key. And after that, after the creation, we are inserting the values. So it includes the guest ID, first name, last name, email, phone. After that we are using the keyword called values. In that we are inserting the necessary values like John Doe, John example, like phone number, email, so etc. So I have been inserting three values in it. So after that we have been selecting the whole table, and we can see whether our values are inserted or not. So after we select this query and run, we can able to retrieve the table. So as we can see, the values which have been given has been inserted here. So likewise the reservation table also have been, first of all we are creating it. So room ID, guest ID, check-in, check-out, hotel, and foreign key. So foreign key, it is a type of concept. We can discuss them in the upcoming session. Okay, so likewise the insertion, likewise we are inserting the values. So these are the reservation ID, room ID, guest number, date of check-in and check-out, total amount, paid. So after that we are selecting this query, and we are running. So after we running, we can able to retrieve this table. So again the same procedure is done. So moreover we are creating the 5 tables based on the schema given, and this is the payment table which have been given. So again we are creating the table called payments, and we are passing into payment id, booking id, amount, payment date, payment method, foreign key. So foreign key, it will be act as a reference. So I've been used as a keyword reference in it. So next I have been inserting the values into the payments table. So it includes the payment id, booking id, amount, payment date, payment method, and I have been inserting the values like payment id, booking id, amount, payment date, payment method. So once inserting the values, again we can detail the table by running this query. So here we get our table. So here we can use some other concepts like join. So join concepts. So let us discuss one by one. So joins are nothing but the type of DQL queries. It is nothing but the data query language. So here we are using the inner joins based on the rooms table and the reservation table. So whenever we are executing this query, we can able to get the information in which the John Doe can book the table based on the can book the room based on the reservations and the room ID. Let's see. Yes, after we executed, we can able to retrieve the information from the John Doe. I mean, the customer have been booked based on the room ID and the guest ID. Whenever the both ID match and the John Doe names, so it has to retrieve whether the reservation has been done based on this customer's name. So likewise, we can able to see the query based on the specific type. In this query, we can able to retrieve the rooms which have been booked by the guest. So after the query execution, it shows the specific room type. So here we are selecting the guest table, and from guest we are using the concepts like inner join from guest ID to reservation ID. So where room type equal to deluxe. So when we execute the query, we get the result like this. Yes. So based on the deluxe room, there is a one customer called Jen Smith, and he has reserved the room based on the deluxe. So likewise, we are based on the amount, we can able to retrieve the query. I mean, we can able to retrieve the information from the table. So here again the sum of the reservation total amount has been used. So from reservations from the customer, I have been using the inner join where the first name is Steve and the last name is Job. Here whether the customer name starts from Steve and ends with Jobs has been restricted to reserved room or not. So while this executing, you can able to say, see that the total amount spent by these Steve Jobs, that is the customer name. So likewise the uh, along with the likewise the guest information for a specific reservation. Here in this query we can able to retrieve the specific reservation in which a guest has been reserved. So whenever we run, we can able to run the specific reservation based on the specific guest. Here we have been used the inner join where room ID and the reservation ID are same, and we have been using the guest ID also where reservation ID equal to 1. That is the reservation is 2. We can able to retrieve the data. So these are some of the other queries in which the bookings made by the specific guest. So a particular guest can so in this query we can able to retrieve the rooms which have been booked by a specific guest. Yes, by executing we can confirm there is a reservation status. So likewise we have been using the bookings for a specific room. So here I have been using the left join concept. So after doing this, yes, we can able to retrieve this. And moreover, we can also use the subqueries. So subqueries are nothing but the queries inside another query. So by doing this, we can able to retrieve the specific data in which we want to catch, or we need specific data can be done. So here I am using the subquery. So here the subqueries will be written based on the reservations on the booking table. So while executing this query, uh, we have been getting the rooms information based on the room ID, reservation ID, and the check-in and check-out date. So it also includes the confirmation and also bookings and reservation ID. Whenever the subquery is written, the inner query will get executed first, and then the overall query gets executed then. So next we are retrieving the. So next we can see the bookings for room with a certain capacity. That is the retrieving all bookings for rooms under certain capacity. So here, based on a specific capacity, we can able to write the inner query, that is the subquery. So here the capacity is greater than equal to 4, which means the availability of rooms is more than 4 or below 4, like this. Likewise, the condition has been written. So based on this query, I have been getting the resultant table like this. So another query in this, we can able to get the confirmation booking. So let's see. Yes, here the confirmation room has been reserved based on the amount. So sum of the amount is 1050. Yes, the booking has been confirmed based on the amount has been paid. So next we can see the subquery in which it retrieves the table based on a certain threshold. So here the certain threshold I have been included the total amount, so that the bookings can be shown based on the average amount. So after this execution of query, I can able to see some of the details in which the average total is about 750. So before the table, the values are at most 800. So average we can take as 400 to 500. So I have been getting the total amount as 450. So the above queries have been executed, and some of the DML commands are here. So delete table, drop table, truncate table. So delete table are nothing but it is nothing but the type of data manipulating language. So it is mostly used for deleting a specific data. So drop table is nothing but the data manipulating language. So it is used to drop the entire table permanently, and it cannot be retrieved in future. So truncate table is similar to drop table, but difference between drop and truncate means in truncate we can able to delete the data in a very fast manner. So let's take an example whether we are having a petabytes of data. We can, when we use the truncate query, we can delete the petabytes data in a second. So we can delete the entire data in a second. So these are some of the queries I have been executed from the use case. And moreover, I have been using the different queries like data manipulation and the data definition language are also being used by me. So some of the data manipulation language includes like I already said, delete, drop, and truncate. And I used some of the data definition language like create, alter. So yeah, these are some of the queries I have been used. And the data query language like fetch, like select, join, from where. So these are the queries I have been executed. So moreover, this is my use case, and I have been developed by using the MySQL. So yeah, in MySQL there is no case sensitive, so we can use different spellings also. That is higher case or lower case, that doesn't matter. So we can use different type of use case also. So this is my implementation of this use case by using MySQL. So thank you for listening, and thanks for watching my video.